Hello, everybody. With my illusion, a bunch of us gamers who have to be awake for doing something of that particular thing that we'll never find out until it eventually happens. But we'll play some Dungeons and Dragons in the meantime. Down below, myillusion.co.uk. This will take you straight to our Discord community. Yep, straight to Discord. Join us on there. We got several games, including our Worldcraft Season Discovery Guild on Lava-EU. We also have other people talking about D&D and all the other and several other games as well, including our IGP Championship League as well. Laura, what's happening in MS Society?
Funny that you should mention that because I've actually been reading through that waiting to start stream. And no, I'm actually prepared this time.
Makes a change.
Aye, exactly. If you're not pulling the lottery yet, ladies and gentlemen, now's your time to, because this is a once in a lifetime occurrence. So, MS Week 2024 is coming up, and the theme for this year with the MS Society is MS Unfiltered. This is in light of recent studies that have found that in a survey of over 1,400 people with MS, where they were allowed to kind of talk about their experiences, they feel that it's taboo and difficult to talk about, and in particularly about 85% of people find their symptoms embarrassing, with over a third of the results showing that people that live with MS have avoided seeking help for symptoms because they're embarrassed about it. And in particular, like some of the things that we do, like struggle with, I can understand why, because that was one of the biggest things that I was taking medication for social anxiety for. Wasn't like how like I am around other people, because as you can tell, I have zero filter myself. I will blather away to anybody and anybody. I've been in the city centre in full drag costumes and not given a flying monkeys. But what embarrassed me and made me really self-conscious and really anxious around other people was being under the age of 30 and walking about with a cane, going bright red at the drop of the hat because of what my medication does to me. And just other things like that I had to go to the doctor about because of my MS. Like honestly, it's because it is embarrassing. Like when like you don't you don't fit into the stereotypical norm that somebody expects you to have. But having said that, though, like the theme of this like your year's MS awareness week is to try and help people feel a bit more empowered with their MS and not feel as embarrassed to firstly seek help, because going and speaking to your doctor, your MS nurse, your neurologist, you might find that there is something that can help with things that you're struggling with. And the way that they're kind of cutting about with this is they're basically trying to give it a whole there's nothing to be ashamed of vibe, and there isn't anything to be ashamed of. Like, we don't get to choose how our health pans out. Sometimes you could be the most clean eating, keto following gym rat known to man, and if something happens to your health, it just happens, and there's not really much that we can do to stem the tide of it. And that's not just MS that I'm talking about. That could be like dementia, glaucoma, like anything that's gonna come down the road, like that we can try our best to, but sometimes we just can't avoid it. Because, and say, if I knew that this was going to happen, like that I was going to be diagnosed with MS in my late 20s, and I asked the doctor, is there anything that I could do to prevent this, delay it, like anything at all, they would look at me and go, no idea. Like, so really, you've got to seek help for anything that you're embarrassed about, because quite a lot of the study has found that 59% of people have been embarrassed by bladder issues, and I get that because oh, you're putting up your hand there, Lima, saying that you became incontinent. I had wondered about that smell when I came over.
I was going to say something very sweet. Was if we knew this was coming, you and I would have more babies.
Honest to goodness, you kind of walked into that. It was an open
Let's wait to see
goal,
what
I
you
couldn't
walk
pass
into.
it up.
I was going to say, teacher, the spoiled child wants something.
Well, I'll give you
what
this
I
one
said,
for
the
free.
cute thing I said is just gone now.
I'll give you this one for free. Nobody put their hands up here, but 27% of people in this study have also said that they're embarrassed by sexual dysfunction that can be caused by MS because, like, again, we don't get to pick and choose how our issues impact us, but we can choose to go and get professional healthcare advice about how to manage these things, feel a bit more empowered, a bit more independent, and with the right support, come to terms with things. Like, I will still feel embarrassed about going bright red with my medication. I mean, if you look at the camera right now, I am basically every old age pensioner that looks vaguely like Winston Game right now because of how red these cheeks are. I look like a steamed lobster most of the time, and I'm still embarrassed by that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm still sometimes embarrassed when I'm walking with my cane and kids go, "What's the matter with you?" But I'd not feel embarrassed to tell them why these things happen. I'm embarrassed that they notice because I would sooner be like, you'll notice for something else. Like how funny I am, for example. Don't give me that look, Lima, you know fine well I'm hilarious. But like other things. But as I say, you gotta own it. You gotta deal with the cards that you're dealt sometimes. If you feel embarrassed about something that you're struggling with, I implore you, go and speak to somebody. If you're too frightened to go to the doctor by yourself, get somebody in your support network to go with you. Taking that first step is always going to be the hardest thing, but once you've done it, you'll feel so much better for yourself. Might be a long path, might be a short path, but either way, go out there and get help and go to mssociety.org.uk to see more about this study, more about ways that you can get involved with fundraising, or just if you're curious about what the heck I rabbit on about for 5 minutes every single week. Back to yourself, Lima.
We'll call it 5 minutes, but it wasn't.
There or thereabouts. I don't exactly time my rants.
I know it does. It just goes on and on and on.
I know it's a go just keeps talking in one incredibly unbroken sentence, moving from topic to topic so that no one can get a word in. It's really quite hypnotic.
Sure.
Wee Star Trek reference there.
Oh. I think that concludes tonight's session of Dungeons and
Sorry, is this our
Dungeons and
ASMR?
Static.
Is this our ASMR episode? Because you are so quiet.
You are quiet.
Here, let me give it a try. Eldritch Blast.
Okay, so last time we were here, Lunar Eclipse continue their journeys through the frozen.
I wish it was cold.
It's very hot, quite warm wastes, the barren wastelands of No, I keep saying it wrong. Avernus. There we go. The R comes after the E, not before the V. It's Avernus. Get my pronunciation right. And while in pursuit, bladed floating flying fortress, which now seems to belong to Zario, continues to fly above, now chasing the party towards the River Styx. Not before, the party was briefly introduced with Efrain Davros, who paid the party a visit and apparently bestowed a prediction, or something that's due to happen, and offered a deal. He then disappeared, and while resting, the party was then tricked and then welcomed Mir, who rendered some assistance to the group to try and help them better prepare for what's ahead. And then they had to make his journey away to go find Abibuto, who seemingly overdue his return to Ostro. Party used another teleport and find themselves at the end of the river. No, you haven't teleported yet, have you, to the river Styx? You have, yeah. And you guys actually, it reminded me, because I keep remembering you telling me, Luna, is another item you guys looted.
The boat.
Yeah, it's a little magical item. So, add a folding boat. No, it's not a folding boat. Was it this one? Yes, it was a folding boat. So whoever wants to hold on to that item may do so. I believe you have some items to Divya as well that you handed over to you in a bag of holding.
Was it not Alpha that got the bag holding?
I'm
Correct.
pretty sure it was me.
Yep.
I don't know who got the boat though. Oh shit. Damn, why did I have to make my character seasick?
Mantra wisdom saving throw, please.
This early?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, hypothetically,
It's
is that going to
barely
be
started.
worse?
Also, Lima, remember to change the camera point.
Yep, I'm going to.
Yeah. Okay, so that's 17 plus 2, so 19.
19.
Also, was it from a spell cast by a creature within 5 feet of me?
Negative. Nor do you know the origin of the spell. Or the spell, or whatever it was.
Effect.
Yes, effect, thank you. I knew I was trying to figure out how to speak, but I kind of forgot briefly.
English is hard sometimes.
Speaking is hard sometimes. Oh. You got your save was 20. Just make sure. Good to know.
What?
For the
Good to
wisdom
know.
saving throw.
So
What was the
wisdom save.
roll? Because Justin had said who. So Olivia, what was your wisdom saving throw?
19.
19. Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought it was 22 there, but still, same result.
Oh no, it's 17 plus 2, so that's probably what you heard.
Okay. So, what does Lunaclips like to do? That water slowly but very far away is moving towards you. You would estimate, given your travel of chosen location, and you probably have about an 8-hour head start.
Cool. If we've got a folding boat, it's saving spells. We could always just use the boat.
Is there an easier way?
Yes, it's called a boat.
I was thinking more of a way that doesn't involve sitting on that water.
Let's run with it.
It's flowing and moving a lot, and it's a boat. And if you're trying to talk over your mic's muted.
Sorry, it's because I've got a still very hungry Jackapella here.
Hey, my boy.
Okay.
He's already had his dinner. Better go and get him some yogurt though, because it'll be half an hour and then bedtime. Hey, bud. Eh, you waving to Dad? Look.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey, bud. I'll go and get you your yogurt, okay? I'll be right back. Sorry, 2 seconds.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, Mantra tends, from what I've heard, to get a bit seasick.
Well, I kind of agree with Mantra that if this is a folding boat and water could get in, maybe, I don't know. We should check it to make sure it doesn't leak.
There's also the fact that it's not just to be semantic. If someone is seasick, it's a river, it's not a sea.
I also have 2 rowboats.
See, there's multiple options. Just whatever one Mantra goes in, I'll go in as well. Purely just to, and I'll leave it at that.
No, I would just rather not be close to water here. It just doesn't... We can fly, yeah? Can I not just sit on a broom?
You could, nothing's stopping you. We've got 2 brooms, we've got apparently 3 boats, one's foldable, 2 are not.
Can't we just use the brooms to help power the boat along?
Yeah, Mantra, you could ride on one. And Melora, if you're a bit, don't have your sea legs, you could use that one. And if we have rope, we can attach it to the boats and use it as a powered boat. Because I would rather potentially not use as many spells right now. Especially if that thing, which is about 8 hours behind us, catches up with us.
So, what boats are we using?
Oh, if I know these things, these can turn into different kinds of boats. Do we go for one that's small and nimble, or one that's defensible?
Defensible would probably be advantageous.
I don't know, depends how much slower it is. I would rather not fight on the water.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's going to be as fast as our sky horses here. But, you know.
So use one of your how Mantra, how big are the boats that you have? And is it on that rope thing that you pulled the fucking dogs off of?
It's a rope, yeah. It's a 12-foot long rowboat by the looks of it.
Okay, so logically we only need one boat. If we do, then really.
12 feet for 6 of us.
Yeah, it's not
No.
going to work.
2 on brooms.
The 4 of us on a 12-foot boat.
Yeah,
Okay.
that could work.
What if something grabs us
What
from?
about 2 rowboats? Or how big's the folding boat?
Oh, the folding boat has 3 command words. On the first command word, you can unfold the boat into a 10 feet long, 4 feet wide, and 2 feet deep, and has 1 pair of oars, an anchor, mast, and a lateen sail. The boat can hold up to 4 medium creatures comfortably. Or the second command word, which causes the box to unfold into a 24 feet long ship, 8 feet wide, 6 feet deep, has a deck, rowing seats, 5 sets of oars, a steering oar, and an anchor, deck cabin, and a mast with a square sail, which can hold up to 15 creatures comfortably. Command word allows that boat to be packed away back into its box.
Well, the larger boat does seem likely to be a thing, but we might all have to work to propel it. I am tempted to fly across and leave you to decide here, but I don't have a good history with boats.
What?
Well, how far across is it?
If I remember correctly, you said it was about 3-4 hours. I know at one point you told
Griffin
me
speed, or
It's
Oh.
a 20-mile gap
Yeah.
between the narrows.
what about up? It's big.
Because I know when you initially told me when I was by myself, I could have probably made it in about 3-4 hours when I was by myself on my broom. Which is why I was contemplating just going straight across the river Styx before teleporting back to try and make it a bit faster for everyone, but yeah. Mantra, you never know, you might feel fine on this particular boat, you may have just not liked that other boat. It could just be your standards in boat is different.
With the other boat, I found it nicer to swim alongside.
Okay, so that doesn't change my statement.
And that was a massive ship that didn't sway as much as a small craft.
You don't want to swim in this water, Mantra.
What's wrong with the water?
Well, you know how the food is different, the water is different that we tried to drink. This looks different even from the water we had brought into this world.
Yeah, does anybody know anything about the River Styx? Have we got a book on this thing?
Mantra grew up reading random books, but I don't know if she would have read about hells.
Make a nature check.
I'll give Mantra advantage.
Okay. What?
DC will be high, unfortunately. You're
Then I am
potlucking.
happy for it. What? I was going to say I'm happy for advantage because it was a small number on a dice. Then on the second dice, it was one number even smaller again. So you said a nature check. 17.
Okay. I'm going to make up something just to help. There's a saying, you can't remember much of the saying itself, but there's a saying something, don't drink from the River Styx. You lose your mind.
Apparently, apparently there's a saying that you don't drink from the river Styx or you lose your mind.
Yeah, I don't want to do that again.
Well, yes.
Again?
Lose my memory.
Oh.
Well, it says mind on the saying, but yeah.
Wow.
Um,
Mind, memory, mental faculties, whatever you want to say.
Saw the permanent effects that the river has.
Yes, I know. I've had them in a different campaign.
Oh, you know what it does.
Yes.
Callie knows that. I'll tell you why in a second.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know what it does, do you?
Yeah, I'm the one that had to rescue Justin in the other campaign.
Yeah, because the effects it has, you just tried to use on me on Saturday.
Don't know what you mean.
Expensive spell. Anyway. So, how are we going to get across? We fly. We can fly and we can get across quite quickly.
Well, either we take a bigger ship and Mandra decides to fly because she's a wuss and a puss, quite literally.
I mean, I can try the boat again, but I might decide maybe I can fly a little bit.
I mean, you can fly and then take a rest on the ship when you can't fly anymore.
Exactly.
And I can help you. It will be more strength.
You'll be fine.
What is it that the Arcadians say? It's called, it's when
Fuck
they
around
have
and find
their own aircraft circling their own airships. The security protection sort of thing, when they're protecting their own craft. I've never seen one of those before. I would love to see one of those one day.
The bag.
Here sometimes if you're really quiet at night, you can hear them shooting from it. Across the mountains.
Okay.
Can we get going fast though? Because that thing,
Yeah.
I think it's coming fast. It's approaching.
Yeah. Who's got the foldable boat?
It was in the back
Who
board.
has it?
It's me, isn't it?
Ah, so
Yeah, I think so.
Go ahead and I'll get out.
Perfect. You bring out this it's 4 pound, 6 inch wide, 6 inch deep, 12 inches long box.
Go ahead and place the box by the pretty much the shore of the river.
Use the command word.
there's a
What's the
the
command
second
again?
button or whatever for the second command.
Bippity boppity boat.
We go Flotus Maximus,
Happens.
Georgie,
Nothing happens.
Balloon.
Nope.
They all float down here.
You had read it out to us earlier. It was like the second command or something.
Oh, the word I never said. You
Okay,
gotta
right.
guess the command word.
I'm just going to pick up the box and go, maybe it's written on here somewhere.
Yeah. Does it look like Beer has been good to us and gave us a net we could actually use?
I'm bloody hoping so, because this could be problematic.
So make an
Unless he's
investigation.
playing a prank.
Make an investigation check, however. As you inspect the box.
That is a 14.
Okay. It doesn't seem to be anything
Can I see it
etched
if I
or
pass it?
inscribed on the box, as far as you can see.
Here, how funny would it be actually if the command word was just boat?
But there was 2 boats. I can do a small boat or a big boat.
Small boat?
We want the big boat.
Biggest boatiest. I don't fucking know.
Big boat. Yacht. Ship. Vessel.
Big booty boats.
Yeah.
Do I?
Floating rock.
Did Mir say anything to you as he passed it to you?
No. He did his usual, clearing out his pockets of all the guff he doesn't want and giving it over to us.
With the conversations that we've had with Mia, and others potentially more than likely have had more conversations with Mia, can we try and make like a estimated guess on what would you want me to try and roll to see if I can try and remember or think of what he would have potentially set as?
Make an insight check.
Fucking
Lunar
crap.
fall.
Or you
That's
mean a
a lunar fall.
guesstimation?
Yeah, a guesstimation. I was trying to think of that word, but I couldn't think of it. Okay, fuck, that's high. 32. That's only 14 on the die. Plus 18 to insight. One of my
I
main
still love the
stats.
passive stats. With my passive 32 investigation.
Passive 28 insight.
So might be a name or something, you don't know.
Labelle, Mantra, Nidra, Demiantus, Mia.
The ship just the full size ship just appeared.
Isn't that dangerous to have on his person? Someone just walks up to talk and
Please
Mir's
tell me I have let
explodes.
go of the box.
It may still be in a bag of holding. Oh no, you did put it by the side of it. Sure.
And I picked it up to investigate it, so please tell me that I've been able to drop it and dodge this.
I would have said that I would have taken off you just while I was like, so it was purely me that potentially had the chance of danger holding it over the
more or
water.
less, it was a little bit of a more peaceful fight. With some, you're like, oh. You have a bit of time to actually see it unravel and then take this little, quite neat but quite simple ship.
Okay, so I said multiple names there. At what point did it start changing?
Demiantis, I think.
Well, I would have known at what point it started and which name I was on at the point.
But you don't know if there's a delay to the name command word and then it unraveling.
But that's
But it could have been.
That's
It
not. I'm not
definitely would have
saying
been
which
near
is
because
it
I said
definitely.
that.
I'm just saying which name was it? Did it start changing at when I said
Your
it?
perspective,
Mm-hmm.
hard to follow because I can't remember exactly the names you went.
Demiantis from our
Nidra, the
perspective.
Bell, something.
I went Labelle, Mantra. Off the top of my head, I don't fucking remember.
Next, maybe?
No, I didn't say next.
Demiantis, he said.
I did said Demiantis, and then I said Mir, I believe. I think I only said 4 names. Oh, I think I said Nidra as well.
Yeah, you said Nidra. Labelle, Nidra, Dementis is the ones I heard, along with a few other ones I can't remember you said.
Okay. So, we all remember this now. It's Nidra. I don't know why Mir has a password on it, but Nidra. All aboard?
Out of character question.
Mm-hmm.
Did I not get my poison cleared?
Yes.
But I am frightened.
No.
I was frightened.
You was. You'll be long frightened now.
Cool. Just when I'm looking at how my character's looking health-wise just now, I'm just like, just double check these ones.
So we climb on board.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, we're not doing the broom thing? We're
Can
not
I-
on the broom?
I'll pass Melora my broom.
Oh, thanks.
Can I hold my broom as well? I'm wielding it just now, just in case.
Yep. As you look around, you spot a plaque.
Okay, I want to look at it.
Ababuto's Pleasure Cruise.
The
Oh, God.
fuck?
Who's this person?
Her granddad, as
Yep.
I point to Alvivar. Well, her goblin granddad.
Oh.
Yep.
Smells
Well,
of
no,
berry wine. Sort
And
of.
if there's any other spells, I don't need to know.
I was gonna say that's like
Must have been
honestly the
masked,
best
but this is where it's
that you could've
strongest.
said.
A few other things as well, but yeah. So are you noosing, or are you just going to let the air push you along the river?
Well, it was 5 oars. We could at least get 4 of them. Maybe 5, actually, Cyber, if you want to help out.
Obviously.
Doesn't.
Don't know.
Do you have
doesn't come-
the spell? I kind of getting your kind of thing. Do you have Unseen Servant that could probably handle this?
I don't.
Yeah.
Good. Mage hand.
I can do Unseen Servant and Mage Hand.
Perfect. We got all the people we need.
Just remember, someone needs to be up top to steer.
Yeah, who's going to be piloting?
I can do it. I'll do 2 of the oars and pilot.
Perfect. This could be
Sure.
nothing short of a disaster.
So if someone gets my attention, then bye bye.
Okay, so as ship leads.
The only reason why I'm
Wait.
offering, guys, is because I heard if you're in control of a vehicle, you feel less woozy.
Right.
So you'd rather not be a backseat driver?
Yeah. Something like that.
I mean, that's one way to handle it.
20 minutes for this into the journey. The river is slightly taking you downstream. You are progressing along the width of the river itself, slowly but steadily. Andrew, let's see how you feel. Give me a Constitution
roleplay
save throw.
purposes. Oh, I just rolled one right there because I was like, for roleplay purposes, I'm going to find out how Mantra's feeling. But that's actually a good roll for her. 23.
The wyvern is fine. Lara, you don't like sea legs. How's the view up there?
Let's find out how I'm doing.
Even the motion of the water below you can cause you to be disoriented.
It's not the water movement. She's just scared of boats in general.
Okay. You, of course, you will be doing the journey. You'll be subject to con saves. Everybody else will actually have the ability just to relax. Except Mantra,
I got a
she will
9.
have to focus.
Oh, wait. See, well, no, we're just taking turns on the oars, you know, but is the vehicle going to be going at half speed?
It's going at the speed that its mast allows it.
Okay.
Mantra, make a water vehicle skill check using
So what?
your intelligence.
And what
That
was
is going to be interesting.
what was the
Cool.
outcome of
That's
Laura's
just-
roll?
I didn't actually hear the results, so I was waiting for it.
9.
Oh, I did hear the 9. I thought I heard 9. I wasn't sure. You're keeping up with the ship, but you don't feel too great because you feel that mass is going to hit you if you get too close to it.
Yeah, I'm finding a cabin or something. And I'm just looking at the knots in the wood.
Okay, and it was intelligence, yeah?
Intelligence ship, and if you have water vehicle proficiency, that too.
I don't think any of us have water vehicle proficiency.
Nope.
21.
Okay.
Oh, wait, do I get to add, see for these ones? I am half proficient on everything. Do I get to add that to it?
No, you need training for this one, unfortunately.
Oh, no, just by being a bard.
I know.
Yeah, jack of all trades, technically.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right,
it's
give me a
jack of all
second.
trades.
The jack of all trades apply to water
This-
vehicle 5e.
It's an ability check, so technically it should, yeah.
Yeah, so 24.
Add
Here's
half your
where-
proficiency.
So yeah, 24.
Okay. So all seems quiet. You may all make a long rest.
Including me, yeah.
Everyone. Yep. You. However, 2 turns because this is
Okay.
24 hours later.
Wait, what?
So I get
What?
24 hours later, you're still crossing the water.
Ooh.
I get to reduce my exhaustion by 1.
You can actually reduce it by 2 technically.
Oh,
You have enough time crossing this water. Now you have been observing the fortress, and you've been more inclined not to jump off the boat and start flying across the rest of the water because the fortress itself doesn't seem to entirely be heading your direction at this time. General direction, yes, but not directly in your direction.
Sorry, am I right in hearing that we've just had a long rest, effectively?
2 long rests,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
2 worth, yeah.
Technically 3 if you didn't do
2
anything.
long rests.
Or just light duties. Yeah, scratch 3 rations. Well, scratch 1 ration will do.
I wonder if I would have run out of spell slots with my unseen servant, or if someone would have jumped in to help.
I'm sure you all would have helped out each other out
Yeah.
anyway. You'd be fine.
Mhm.
You'd definitely well past the halfway point. You probably, on this here, at the speed, you would have covered a view. Sign in.
I think at one point I would have just took like 10 minutes to identify the boat, so I know exactly what the boat does.
Holding boat. And you figure out the 2 words. Well, the 3 words. Nidra. Break Fury. And the 3rd word was up and away. No, sorry. Pack up away.
Oh, so the boat would have been doing weird things when Nidra and then Drake Fury was called.
Yeah. Because I remember seeing both of them.
Right, excuse me a minute, I'll go get the wee one to bed. I'll be right back.
Drake Fury, which one is that for? The smaller one?
Yes. Ironic.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. After that pace, you've actually about 2 hours away from the shoreline.
Maybe boats aren't that bad when I'm sailing it.
You can have a con save.
Oh no.
Just this. How's to get cocky?
12.
As a fireball comes out.
Hairball, I swear.
But I do require everyone but Farron to make wisdom saving throws.
How many?
1 will do. Unless you chose to rest twice.
Fine.
Then 2.
I rested twice to get rid of 2 levels of exhaustion.
Yeah.
So that is 14. And
Yes.
for my thank fuck! Oh, by the second one it was a 20.
Yep. And Bilar?
11 with a nat 1.
Yes.
Oh, yay.
Farron, you don't matter to you. You're already under the effects. Probably figured out what they are now. And I'll just roll for Alvivor. She succeeds. So no, she has more enough wisdom to pass that. Okay. Okay, Balara, since you're the most inquisitive one between everyone at the moment, go ahead and roll a d20 for me.
Every time I roll d20, like a dragon or something comes up in an undead army.
Right, the club.
18. I don't like those eyes.
He's doing it. I'm pretty sure it was a 17 that things go sideways.
I did an 18.
It was a 19.
I could have swore it was 17. Shit goes sideways.
17's your favourite one, Justin.
Which one's that?
One of the 17s is one of your favourites. You had a wonderful time last time that happened.
Oh, fuck. Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of haze in the sky.
Mm,
So the distance of viewing is reduced quite significantly to around about about 500 yards.
I don't think I would notice it.
Got away. I don't mention her there. She just blacked out on me. All of a sudden, boat runs aground. Are we there yet?
Are you okay?
My tent.
You look
and
exhausted.
This is the way I couldn't sleep. All right, but the boat and my tent don't seem to match ever.
How so?
Why didn't you meditate?
It was more fun.
Oh, sleeping's overrated.
So, what do you mean by your tent didn't go well with this place?
No, it's fine. It's just I didn't like the rocking.
Oh, if it was a magical protected area, if it was free of emotion on here.
Well, apparently not.
What did you say the word was to close up the boat?
Wait, let us get off the boat, please.
Yeah,
Yes.
everyone should get off first.
Yeah, so we don't go
then-
for a swim. I'll hop off.
I'm off.
If it moves, it stopped. It did because it's not repeating. There we go. Okay. Welcome to the eastern side of Verus. To your north, you see a hill with some more of those towers. You see towers pretty much along the river, going north and south. You also saw some on the previous side as well. But ahead of you, possibly about a 40-mile trek away, you see the slopes of that mountain. At least that's what you did see before the haze set it in. To remind us of what you saw.
Okay.
Once
Do we head towards the mountain? Does anyone know how far away it would be?
No.
I believe it
You're
was
the one
several.
archaeology.
I think it was a 2-day journey. Fit or walk
Do we
it.
go back to the Griffins, or how far away it was the tower thing?
Very good question. Not one I have the answer for.
I
Did
believe
Mir
that
go on
falls
this
on the DM.
What are you saying there, Malora?
Did Mir give an exact location where this fiend is? I just know he's head over that way. I don't know if he gave you guys any more information.
I'm not sure as well.
It was something like being at a pet orbit or something, I don't know.
Was it like Bell's place at a mountain nearby a volcano?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's kind of what
Cauldron
we're
or
aiming
something.
for.
Andrew, you should have the idea what direction it is.
Yeah, I know what direction it is, but I asked a question
I didn't hear it.
and I was waiting. I was asking how far away the tower thing was that was following us.
Look over your shoulder. Give me a perception check. This will be difficult.
Thank fuck I don't have any exhaustion anymore. Can I not use my passive? 21.
passive will be significantly less than 21, I assure you. So you can't see it. And for a glimmer moment, you think you see it off in the distance. It's still pretty far away. It seems to be heading
Okay.
northward.
Alright, let's head towards the mountain. But are we going to do the griffin thing? Because that seemed to work.
We could, but there'd be the issue of if we get there and we get directly in a fight, depending on how much magic we use, that then limits us a lot. So if we were doing that, then we would need to try and find a place to sleep first to try and replenish our spells before infiltrating and trying to find even what we're trying to find. Because otherwise, I know I would be like a wet noodle in general. Melora would be pretty tapped as well, and so would Cybor.
Yeah.
Because for every hour, that's one spell that we're needing to do. So that it can be quite resource intensive.
Yeah, I was wondering if it would save a couple of days of traveling.
Like, logically, yes. Because we're going faster than we are on our feet. And
So the tower is far enough behind us, we would probably get away with probably maybe a day's rest before it catches us. And if we fly at a griffin, we seem to fly at a similar speed to it.
as long as we try and make sure we don't get in combat, I don't see why we wouldn't be able to, but we need to be careful. Like, the closer we get to this, the more careful we need to be.
Unless maybe the ship is actually going for the person that has the blood, the pit lord. That'd be good. I mean, we heard there was a rivalry, so it might be good to maybe entice the rivalry by baiting the ship with us.
See, I said that before we teleported to get into to the other side of the river, and people were shooting down that idea because, yes, they're rivals, but it doesn't mean they're necessarily hostile towards each other.
What if the hostility comes from us playing pranks and tricks and starting something between them? I'm sure if one of them was to mysteriously land the first blow, the other would fight back.
Okay. And say we decide to go ahead with that plan. Who in our group is going to willingly go in there, deal damage to someone, try and then make a comment of, oh yeah, this is from this person. Get away with it. Get out of there. Not get chased. Not get found. And not get us all killed.
Who said we had to attack them to their face?
But you're still needing to attack someone, which then word spreads.
Or
So
destroy
I'll do it.
something?
What?
I'll do it.
We've got a volunteer. You do
No,
it.
if you would do it, it probably makes more sense for me to. You can fly away though, so maybe that's a benefit.
Andrew, what's some saving throw, please?
I'm gonna use a charge of my all-seeing eyes bullshit. Have a look, see if we're getting scryed on.
Make a perception check.
How would you know?
Because when scrying, essentially looks, if you're looking for invisible things, you essentially see like a floating orb.
No. How do you know that something might
No,
be
like,
scrying?
when the fact that we're talking about this and actively planning, I am very fucking cautious, and I did this last time we were trying to plan.
Sure.
Okay.
Plus perception. Wait, advantage. No, go. That's the first die then. Perception's plus 12. 29.
Cool. You see 5 orbs watching the party.
Shut up. And I'll just
Pass without trace.
yeah, let's do that, and I'll just look up at each of the orbs and wave, so like they know they've been caught.
Some of them are infernal in nature. One of them celestial. Will disappear.
And I just quickly give a quick glance around of us again. All gone.
Gone.
So apparently it wasn't just one person that was watching us there. About 5 people were watching us there, 4 infernal, 1 celestial.
I mean, we are being chased with Celestial.
Yeah, I'm confused with that one.
Are they still watching?
Nope. Once I waved, they all kind of fucked off. Like,
Why
oh
would
shit,
there be
the
one
jig's up.
celestial?
Yeah, that's confused me as well. I'm just
If
going to
Mia
ask
was
him,
to scry, what type would it be?
if he's humanoid, it would kind of like, it's kind of a weird one. It's kind of like an aura that it would more give off kind of feel, rather than it is like looking disformed like your mage hand does here, or whoever's mage hand here. But it's more like an aura vibe that it gives whenever I look at it. So it's like some are red, some are deeper red. One was bright yellow.
Something just ran past you all.
The fuck?
Did they get to see what it was?
Likely total.
Oh, this is a grey liony creature that's currently drinking from this river.
Let's move. As I quickly
Yeah, let's.
say pack up away to grab the boat.
Aye, you've crossed the river,
Smashing.
and there was 5 scribes on the party.
We had to be
Infernal-
going.
What's your
And
plan
make sure you
of
take a
travel?
long rest.
You also get long rest, so make sure you're fully healed and restored and exhausted. That's fine. What's your plan of travel?
I do have a quick question. For those that have magic items that recharge on like at dawn.
Dawn has passed.
Okay.
I mean, it's been a whole day.
That I just wanted to make sure.
Yep, so feel free to recharge any dawn cooldown. What's your plan of travel?
Because fucking shit's awkward.
Yeah, we were trying to discuss what your plan of travel was, but let's start moving, I guess, and we can talk on the way.
How long do you want to spend walking?
Go in with a conversation.
Like 5-10 minutes away from this thing.
25 then? Okay.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Just trying to get away from this thing and potentially ready if we want to start doing spellcasting shit.
Okay, so on foot it might be a couple of days' travel. That thing might reach us after a day if we were to stay still. I don't know how far away it is. It was just a rough guess. And there's noises.
Yep. Heavy landing.
Okay, let's close to us or
Yes, within 30 feet of you. 4 horned devils.
Oh.
Can you pass without trace? And we can hide.
They're looking right at you. They've literally sprung on you.
And who may you be?
You've got an appointment with Zariel. Very naughty giving us a slip. But the Archduke's presence is needed elsewhere, but we're going to escort you all to her.
Well, who is a stereo? Or whoever this is.
What?
who is Zariel?
What's that?
Who is Zariel, you filthy mortal?
Yeah.
I might as well just rip your tongue out before I bring you to her, so you can't fucking insult her, you piece of piss.
Would Mantra have heard of Zariel before?
Make a religion check.
Has she heard it in the past month? Fucking
Negative.
unnatural. That's 17.
Possibly
I
the
get
Archduke.
saved by that feat way too
You
many
did
times.
hear in conversation with Farron about an Archduke.
Yeah.
Possibly the
Oh,
commander.
the Archduke. The commander.
They all lower their forks towards you.
We were waiting on him to show up. Have an appointment and everything.
They were more than happy to hasten your appointments.
We did say we would be treated with the utmost respect, though, given the circumstances.
Yes, we'll make good use of you.
I grab onto the two nearest people's hands.
Yep, please do. I put
I think you would try this trick. And one of them pulls out a scroll and casts Forbiddance. You are unable to teleport within the area. No
We're just
escape
really
for
close
you.
with each other.
They just use a spell scroll
Ow.
of Forbiddance.
Shit.
Your mistress did say that you would try that trick. Did it to us last time. What? Alas. We'll knock out the ginger one first. The male one, not the female. I want a piece
I was
of her.
about to say. God's sake. Specify, man.
Enough of
Yeah,
this!
specify.
Enough games, seize them! I need you all to roll initiatives.
I'm completely useless. Forbiddance, that only stops. Doesn't stop me casting spells, correct?
Yep.
I'm
13.
Yeah, I'm thinking of anti-magic field. God.
Yeah, you were.
Oh, that's better.
Also has a second effect, which you'll find in a minute. Perfect, came straight up.
$14.
14 for Mantra. Who else?
I said 13 for mine.
13 for Lara.
No memento, trying to log into Foundry.
Up for total Farron. What's your initiatives?
16 for me in total.
21 for me.
Okay. Oh, nice.
Here we go.
It's a 15, so you guys are at the middle of the field by the looks of it. Okay. I better actually number these guys for you so you can actually see who you're dealing with.
That's when you're like, and for everyone watching, please have a word from our sponsor. Well, the DM sets up the map.
Okay. My hit points are right for these guys because I don't want to. Yeah, they're good. Okay. First up is the Horn Devil number 1.
Hold up. Callie's having a wee bit of issues with Foundry.
Yeah,
So-
it was telling me I don't have the right resolution, so it said my buttons won't work, and I'm not seeing the screen.
Yeah.
Nope. Sorry, guys.
It's no good.
Oh, we have Zana.
Alright.
We have what?
Zana, the person in front of us.
It's magic how that wizard's name changes every so often.
Yeah, right?
It's not as if he's like a named NPC or anything that actively has been with us for more than like 5 sessions.
No one's drawn a picture. No one's drawn them yet, so.
See, that could be what an AI generator's for ones that we haven't got around to doing yet.
Trust me, that's happening. For
Mulava
future
doesn't
arcs.
have a name.
Yeah, so you just 0 at the moment for some reason.
Oh, I'm also missing off the map.
You're not on the map.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh yeah, this is because you're still being rescued on this map.
Oh yeah, but that mission.
I would have been in the middle of everyone there since what I
Okay.
was going to try to do.
This cyber what we've got there.
But we are missing a Van Zandt.
Yes, Doom, get your ass out of here. Purely just for this fight.
If well, he's just. I
Also-
haven't got any updates from him yet, so we're gonna have to fight this one alone.
Just imagine if Van Zandt failed the wisdom saving throw.
Oh, that would be so bad.
Is he capable of failing saving throws?
With how bad, or how his character seems to act, him being lawful evil or whatever he would end up, that would not be a good idea.
No, definitely not.
He would just turn into a murder hobo.
Well, as I said, top of the shoulder is Horned Devil number 1. And he has some fun. What is his disposal? Yeah, he's just going to go ahead and throw he's actually just going to throw a couple of flames at y'all. So, first one.
Well, we are stacked quite close.
That's fine. It's a direct attack, it's like a fireball. Not a fireball, firebolt. The first one to Molara is a 16.
That one is a miss.
But we've not attacked them yet, so they're just starting to throw spells at us. We could still go
17 to
peacefully.
Molara.
Miss.
And one for Farron. That is a 22.
Clearly that hits me.
Oh, nasty. Oh wow, 19 points of fire damage. That's 3 sixes there.
Just to double check, quick question before it goes any further. With the fact that we've had the essentially 2 long rests, we don't have the effects of Hero's Feast anymore, correct?
True.
No.
Cool. So I was just trying to
Expecting that
make
you
sure.
might have gotten a bigger battle there, but no.
Okay,
Hero's
so
Feast whenever
it's-
you need it. Got a few rounds of that available.
Yeah. You said 22 to hit, so how much damage?
19 fire damage, that was 3 nat 6s.
Fuck's sake.
Ah. Okay, top of the, next up is Farron with Alvor next on the party side.
Since this Horn Devil number 1 has just started attacking me, fuck it. Eldritch Blast to Horn Devil number 1.
Okay.
So 15 plus 14, I presume that would hit.
Just about.
14 plus 9, presume that hits as well.
Yep.
Stop rolling lower. 14, 15, 16, 21 to hit.
Hits.
Cool. I might be changing that D20 out. D10s, what are you? 1, 2. Let's use a 3 clear. $20 points of force damage.
20. Perfect.
Yep.
Okay.
Quicken spell, because why the fuck not? 2 sorcery points to do so. Fuck him. Eldritch Blast. Yeah, Eldritch Blast again. Okay, let's use a different one this time, because that one was gradually rolling lower. That's 18 to hit, because that one rolled even lower.
Hits.
Great. Natural 1.
Yes.
Okay, nope, that one just rolled that one. Fuck that. Okay, that's a bit better. 26 to hit.
Hits. 2 hits.
So, yep. "13 points of force damage."
Okay.
No, that's me.
Perfect. Okay, next up is number 3. He's just going to fly in and go straight for Mantra with a fork and a tail attack. First one is an 18 to hit.
Nah.
He spins around and smacks you with his tail. That's a 26.
See if it matches my AC.
Meets it,
That
beats
hits,
it.
yeah. Okay, so yeah, it beats it.
Okay, perfect. Make a con save.
Okay.
You take.
Is it against a spell?
Nope. You take 13 points of.
That's a 9.
Perfect. You take 13 points of piercing damage, and you fail. You've been afflicted with an infernal wound.
Okay, how do I do that?
I'll let you know.
Just write it down somewhere.
I've got it covered on your sheet. I did that wrong. That happens at the start of your next turn.
So I don't have to take that low con save then.
Oh yeah, you do it at the start of your turn. Oh, that's
Yeah,
his
but
turn.
hopefully it's another chance.
Alvor up with total on deck.
I have a slight question. You know that staff of Archaic Ranger that you gave
Yep.
me a while back? Over the course of my long rest, I thought, you know what, I'll use it to create 20 arrows, but it doesn't actually tell me how to apply the magical damage dealt on these arrows. So is
It
that
just-
something at your discretion, or is that just a
decide what-
solid D4?
You decide which one to apply.
Right, okay.
But
'Cause
double
I'm
check what you exactly meant, because
Yeah, it just is like you've said, like on this, like conjured ammo disappears after 24 hours. Attacks with these magical ammunition are considered to deal acid, cold, fire, force lightning, or thunder damage, but it doesn't explain the values.
It's the same damage. It's a different damage type.
Right. Okay. That's fine. Thank you for clarifying. So with
Yep.
that in mind, I am going to fire at the first Horn Devil.
Yep.
So Horn Devil number 1. And I'm going to go ahead and use some of my magic arrows that add an acid damage effect.
Okay,
That is a 28 to hit.
that hits. Roll your damage.
I don't have sneak attack, do I?
Not yet.
Oh, no.
You can apply
So
Fable
that
Flow if you
is-
care, if you wanted.
Not yet, because I've only got limited hits of that. So that's 11.
11. Cool. 11 points of acid damage. Burns the skin. Didn't like that. They were expecting an acid arrow.
He's really not going to like it when I do it again, then, is he?
What the? Ugh.
The 21 to hit this time.
Ugh.
And that's 17 damage this time.
Awesome.
Remember, this is your first round of combat, so you've got an extra attack.
One
Oh, yes, so I can
D10,
do that
one-
third time.
Yep, Make another attack,
You
but
can-
your damage will be 1d10 necrotic.
1d8.
1d8, sorry.
Okay, that's a dirty 20.
That hits.
Okay, and sorry, did you say 1d8?
Yeah.
That is 4 necrotic.
Nice. That's up.
I don't even care that that's a crap roll. I'm just loving these wee Lego dice that I've got in D&D Beyond. They're brilliant.
Okay. Total's up.
2 seconds, I need to do a quick measurement. That would help if I actually did shift. Okay, he's in range, so charge and bitey.
Oh, sorry.
Game
there you
is
go.
paused.
Yep, I'm marking it. There you go.
Charge and bitey.
Yep.
Snappy. Land shark on the move.
What's his attack roll?
Let's see now. I'm just going to double check. What is it with the charge again? Frick, I think you've actually removed that now.
Yeah, that has been a thing for a long time. He gets the prone thing as well. Good luck on that
Okay,
one.
so bitey. 12.
Oh. Bites the fork.
Okay, bitey again. That is a 15 to hit.
Yes, as well.
Not having a good time with that,
Total's
is it?
pushed back.
I will accept that. How far am I pushing him back? Is it?
No, he goes to bite, and pushes it back, and Total releases, and he stays there, ready for his next action.
That's the end of his turn.
Okay. In case anybody wants to know how these actually look in person. Okay, number 2 is up next. 2 is going to close in on the party. Is going to go ahead and make 2 attacks against Malara.
Okay.
That is a 27 to hit.
That hits.
That is 13 points of piercing damage. That's from the fork, and he turns around and goes to hit you with the tail. That is a 12 to hit, which completely misses.
That's a miss.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. That is his turn. Cybor is up next. Cybor is going to go ahead and log rest first. Everything back. There we go. Can't use fire, but I can use this. Lightning bolt, 3rd level. Forcing him to make a dexterity saving throw. Damage. 27. Horn Devil. Succeeds. So it takes 13 points of lightning damage. That is Cyborg's turn. Mantry up with Lara on deck.
Okay. See those two.
One save.
Oh, I do actually get to roll it this time.
Yeah, you have to
Okay.
actually roll
I
the
wasn't
second.
sure if you were going to go with the number I gave before.
I'll be fair.
But I got one better. I got 10 instead of 9.
So still fail. You take 6 points of damage. You lose 6 hit points.
Alright. Must have a cut on me.
Yes. Painful wound. Yeah, your turn.
Okay, see those two devils. Are they within 5 feet of each other?
No, they're not. They're 10 feet. There's a 10 feet gap between them.
Okay. I am going to wait. How tall is the wall behind me? Or is that the water?
That wall is a very large rock.
Yeah, but how high is it?
That's not trying to figure out. Just doing the math. It's more like
I don't know how tall it is.
I know. I'm doing the math in my head. We'll say about 10 feet tall.
Okay, that sounds like an idea. I am going to stab Devil 3 with my main hand sword. And that will be a 26 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. I'll add my sneak attack to it, along with a defensive flourish. So, that is not a right dice for this. Defensive flourish will be this one. And my sneak attack is how many dice just now? 6. I really should know that one. Like, it's not as if it's a spell an ability I don't use.
Yeah. Well, wait till you level up. You're probably got up to 7.
Okay. I don't actually think I need to re-roll any of these.
Show off.
I mean, I did get a 2. So that is 32 plus 8, so 40 piercing damage.
Is that 42 you said?
40 damage to the
40.
Horns Devil 3.
Yep.
And then, as a bonus action, I amass a ball of gloom in my hand, and it turns into a shadow blade at 3rd level.
Yep.
And then I back away and jump up the rock, just quickly climbing it.
Yep. Awesome.
And I end my turn.
Okay, Malara, you're up.
All right. I would like to create a blade barrier.
Okay. Barrier concentration.
Yes, it's a 10-minute concentration. It's 35
Active.
minutes. Oh, God.
My dagger's a concentration as well.
Okay, so that will give us 3/4 cover from anything coming in.
Okay. Is it
And
what around you, or what's the radius?
it's, I believe, 60 feet. I'm just trying to. Sure. I got
Foot
that.
radius.
Yeah, so I gotta change that. Hold on. Just a little
Big.
bit.
Big cover.
I know it's big. I don't think that's correct. I don't think I wrote that down correctly. Yeah, 60 feet in diameter, 20 feet high, and 5 feet thick. And it counts as difficult terrain.
Awesome.
I gotta make that bigger. I don't know how to use Foundry correctly, so I need it.
Where do you want to put it? And where do you want? How big do you want it?
I want it surrounding so it just touches the two on the outer,
Center.
covering us, encircling us inside.
Wait, where do you want it?
Right in the middle where we're standing.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
That's big.
Yeah, it's pretty big. Can you move it down up a little?
So, am I going to have to climb down difficult terrain now?
No, you're fine.
No, it's for the ones that are just touching the wall. Like this torn double right here would have to roll a dexterity save.
Okay.
Did you roll for him?
Oh, what's he to roll for?
Dexterity 5. He's within 5 feet of the wall.
12.
Sorry, Mr.
No, sorry. 16.
16. That is a fail. So he takes 36 damage of piercing damage.
Wow. 6.
Nice.
Yes. And I would also like to use my bonus action of Healing Word on Mantra.
Yeah, you've already cast the spell this turn.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
It has to be a cantrip. Never mind.
Unless you have something that allows you to cast second.
Good, thank you.
Yeah, sorcerers have that ability. Okay. Next up is number 4. He is just going to fly up and meet Mantra.
That's not very nice.
Yep. And he's going to go ahead and slash you and stab you. Stab first. Scott. That is a 23 to hit. No, sorry, 26 to hit.
Mace shield.
Cool. And then the tail is a 25, so it misses as well.
Show off.
Okay.
Oh, I was at 31 AC.
Exactly. Almost twice my AC.
Okay, next up is a 31 to hit on number 3. This is fun because I've got a lot of DH to roll.
Can I roll check that slightly? You say you can't do 2 attacks in a turn. Does that 2 spells in a turn? Does that count if it's a bonus action and a reaction?
Can't use your reaction in a turn. Well, your reaction is a different thing.
Yeah.
Okay, just in case you're meaning it's the same, you can't do 2 spells in that period
I
of
better
time.
keep this counting. So it's 9. 13. 22. 8. 38. That is 92 points of radiance damage. This guy right here.
How much?
92
92.
radiance
Damn.
damage. You see this blade, this silvery platinum blade sticking through his chest. Hey, Doom, do you want to come join the table, please?
Fucking hell. Okay.
Well, hello there.
What's
Hey.
happened?
Missed me?
Yes, I've missed my meat shield.
Seems you're in trouble.
And for silly damage.
Danger. Nah.
Where's your nameplate? There it is. Let's pop that up there.
Now it feels almost staged that I made a comment about Doom not being here at the start of
Aye.
the
I
session.
know, right?
Called him forth.
Ah.
Has been successfully summoned.
I mean, Doom's like, they just wished you were here. So we're talking all session. Wow. So, Doom, anything else you want to do? You've used your action and your.
Come on.
You had a really bad fart with the mic there.
Show off.
You use your actions, both of them, and your movement. Anything else you want to do? The bonus action still remaining if you want to use that.
No. I'm standing right here where I'm good.
Perfect. Okay, Tordell's gonna look and goes, "What was that?" And then he's just gonna hit total. That is a 27 to hit total with.
Oh, for God's sake.
Uh,
Yep.
he started within the circle too, so I needed to roll another dexterity roll, please.
Something that's low that fails. It's a 11.
That's a fail. I'm gonna go roll the damage. He takes 38 piercing damage.
What D8? Oh, the 38. Wow.
Hmm.
Yeah, he's gonna hit total, and that deals 17 points of piercing, and for the tail strike, that's a 26 to hit.
Yeah, that hits as well.
That's another 9 points of piercing damage, and he has an infernal wound. And he's gonna actually kick off and fly away. He proceeds to fly off. Anything else? Till the end? No. It's okay. And Aaron, you're up. With number 3 on deck.
Okay. So, there's going to be a couple of things I'm going to be doing to this spell. So there's 2 different things I'm doing to this spell, just so you don't try and rush me with it. I'm going to point to the one directly in front of me and cast Disintegrate. Obviously at 6th level, because I'm not wasting my 7th yet.
Yeah.
But what I'm doing is, first aspect of it, I'm going to be using Heightened Spell, so that I need to use 3 sorcery points. He's going to have disadvantage with the save.
It's a straight roll.
Yeah,
Advantage on
And-
all magic attacks.
I know. And I'm going to use an ability that I very fucking rarely use. Let me find it again. Because I only get 2 charges per long rest with this. So whenever I cast a spell, I can manipulate the wave with it, and I roll a d10. Depending on what I roll with it, depends on the effect that can
I
go
remember
along
this.
with the spell.
It's gonna be fun. It's like a wild
So,
magic.
Please roll. What save is that? What save is that? I believe it's a dex. Yeah, dex save and throw at straight.
So that's
for
a 24.
Fuck you. Okay. I still get to roll my d10 because some effects can trigger again. That's a 9. What are you? Class features, scroll down. Marked off the 1 charge. 9. Okay, nice. Actually, the one I was really hoping for if he passed. So your spell triggers a second time at the same location at the start of your next turn.
Oh fuck.
So
Okay.
essentially an extra disintegrate.
Yep, it is.
My bonus action, quicken spell, and I'm going to look at...
Who was that at, by the way? Which number?
Number 2.
Okay.
And I'm going to point at... is number 3 still up?
Number 3 is up, but he is currently oozing ichor right now from his chest.
Cool.
He still has that. He still has that different sword in his chest. You've never seen that sword before.
Quicken spell, Eldritch Blast to the guy's face. The what? Number 3.
Yep.
So let's grab. So 17 plus 14. 17 plus 15. 17 plus 19. All of them hit.
Okay, roll the damage one by one, please.
Okay, first one is 8.
Nope.
Second one, 6.
Nope.
Final one, 10.
Burst. So as you bang, 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 he just falls to his knees, and the blade moves up his sternum, up through his neck, and up through his ear, and through the horn. He just falls to the ground.
I wonder if the other two fly away now.
You think that? One's already flew away.
Okay.
He is dead.
That's. I'm just going to stay where I am because if I move away, I'm going to proc an opportunity attack. That's my turn.
Was the next effect is at the start of your next turn? It triggers?
The start of mine. It says the start of your next turn. Whether that means my turn or your turn.
No, your turn.
It's a bit ambiguous, but I
yours.
believe it would be my turn.
So, number 3 is dead, so Alpha, you're up. Total on deck.
Okay, so since number 1 is away, I'm going to go ahead and aim for Horn Devil number 4. And for this one, I'm going to go ahead and use Sworn Enemy.
Yep.
Still using the acid arrows, so that is 25 to hit.
That hits. You have sneak attack and your sworn enemy bonus.
Excellent. Is 3d6 plus another 3d6 for sneak attack. The Lego bits, I love it. So that is 40 acid damage.
Yep.
And fire again.
Yep.
That is 33 to hit. So
That hits, yeah. Just about.
And sorry, I just want to double check about Sworn Enemy. Is that every attack or is that just the first attack? Yeah, that seems to be every attack, so that's... And that is 27 acid.
Yeah.
Ammo.
Yeah, remember your attacks have advantage. Did you roll for advantage?
No, I didn't actually.
Roll advantage
Was
for
she not
both
still
attacks.
poisoned?
Nobody's poisoned anymore. That was all cured.
No, I thought only one of us got cured.
Yeah, the one that I went with was the higher attack roll, so that's fine.
Fine, and what about your second one?
Yeah, second one was still there. So it's all good.
Okay. And 27, you said.
Yeah, 27 acid.
Perfect. Ah! Okay. Anything else?
Double check the distance. So Toto is going to charge and Bitey Horn Devil number 2.
Oh.
Yeah, that ain't gonna hit. That's a 14.
Nope, that's a miss.
And a 14 again for
I'll do well. That's fine.
both.
Okay, anything else?
No, that's us.
Awesome. Okay.
End of our turn.
Number 2 is up next. Who did receive that unpleasant attempted to gnaw his flesh. He's looking left and right. He's gonna kick off. Fly off. And Cyber's up next. Cyber's just gonna go and turn on his shoulder. Disintegrate. That's success. That's good numbers. .76 points of damage. Oh, that just literally just clears him. Andrew, the one in your front of you just basically dusts.
Okay.
Boom, I'm just gonna delete. Mandra, you're up.
So 3 is dead as well, yeah?
Yeah, V's the one Van Zandt, you and Baron killed. He's flying, by the way.
How high up?
About 60 feet.
Okay. How hurt does it look?
He's not injured.
Okay, I'm just gonna stare at him. I'm guessing I can't use message on him because I'm not familiar enough. So
You've shared a few words.
have you had enough? Was your bark louder than your bite?
It stops and turns to you 1 second, and you hear in your head, not a message but telepathy. Your insolence will be met with death. Anything else?
Let's message a bonus action or an... Actually, no, I can still do the other one. I'm just seeing if it's a bonus action or an action. To do message. Action, okay. Damn, yeah, I end my turn.
Lar, if you want to.
Drop the blade barrier.
Oh, Alva, can you do a con save for Toto?
Right, yeah, sure.
He does have it.
You just might have noticed a death stare between me and the one that's flying.
Believe that your kills escaping mantra. That is 18 for his con save.
18 success. No damage. I think. Double check. On the save. Oh, that's it.
Does my infernal wound thing do anything on my turn?
Oh shit! Yes, your con save, please. You remind me. I'm literally going
it.
for the thought. I was about to think about who had the. I was literally about to think who had the other one. Mantra.
Yeah, it's just because you were doing it. I was like, yeah. That is a 19.
Success. No damage. It does not hurt. It hurts, but it does not cause damage. So below, you drop concentration. What else do you think?
Mm-hmm. I'd like to shoot number 3 with a crossbow.
Okay. That.
3's dead.
Oh, 3's dead. Oh,
Who's the one that's flying?
oh,
He's like,
the one that's on the map. I will go for number 2. Oh no. Yeah, I have enough distance that I can do that with. Number 2 then. Where the hell am I? 15 plus 7. So it's 26 to hit.
Hits.
For 12 piercing damage.
Perfect. He actually turns around and goes to
now
catch
I-
it, but he catches the bolt in his
Yeah.
hand and goes into his arm. And he goes, ah! Ah! Just continues to flap away.
Then I will now use Healing Word on Mantra finally.
Yep.
Good.
I'm not that hurt.
Yeah, it looks like it's doing something to you.
I
Maybe your bonuses.
do have a burn.
Yeah, it looks like it. And yeah, I gotta add my bonus to it. So that's 19 hit points back.
Nice. And the wound disappears.
Cool. Is that because I had full health?
It's healed magically. Okay, Fansad, you're up.
Eldritch Blast.
Are you gonna go for it? Cool, go for it. Why is your sound like that?
I have no idea.
Twice have I fixed it?
That's a 23, 22, and 21 to hit.
Yep, all hit.
Roll.
Which one are you aiming for? Are you aiming for number 1 or number 2?
Number 2.
Yep.
That's 42 damage.
Nice. Dropping. You still have your haste, by the way, so you still have an action.
Yes, I'm just going to move a little bit closer to the party. Boom. And that's me.
Just so you're aware, you all feel a tremendous warmth from his aura protection. You're benefiting +10 to all saves. Except you, Mantra, you're too far away.
Does
So number 1 continues to
does
fly
Van Zandt
away.
notice anything about Farron?
He disappears into the haze. You mean don't see anything but Farron?
Just because he doesn't seem to be as affected by the effects of Berseria.
Are you cackling, Farron? He's not here right now.
I mean, of all the things not to mention, like, I don't think Farron's, like, high up on the list of priorities. If anything, don't mention the fact that Sylvial is an imp demon.
Oh yeah, Selvio's an imp next to me.
That's a nat 1 on that disintegrate that will trigger the start of Farron's turn. So Mr. Farron, when he comes back, can go ahead and roll a disintegrate damage.
Against who?
2. Shot at him.
Oh, he's
He's at
casting from up
His
there.
height is at
Okay.
the correct angle, so. He's aiming up at this larger creature. He's still aiming up. There you go, Farron. Roll your damage for disintegrate. You hit. That one.
Ah, okay. Seven, 8. I do not like how low those rolls are.
I think it'd be fine.
Let's see. 1, 1, 1, 2,
No.
2, 2 4s, a 6, and a 3. So 3 1s, 5. Plus 40. 66 points of force damage.
As number 2 is flying away, that green beam just suddenly flies out from you one more time, finds its mark, and you just see that hope appear at his back, spread to his limbs and his wings, and then they just disappear.
Yay!
And end of initiative. Let's put that and click back up. There we go.
Can I stealth? Can I hide as a bonus action?
Yeah, you can just hide it in general. We're out of initiative.
Yes, I know. I am explaining what happens. And I jump from up here and give Van Zandt a hug. But from stealth.
So roll your stealth for me. And Van Zandt, what's your passive perception?
Passive perception. Passive perception. At a full 10.
We need to roll this
28.
one? Yeah. You do not see it coming, but something has grabbed you.
But as I grab him,
Hell?
maybe give him a fraction of a second to react from shock, and I'll say, "How did you get here?" And then push him away.
Magic. Magic. I was following
Have
you
another
all the
one
time.
she sleeps with?
Yeah.
No.
She wishes.
So you're that one that took
Look,
off.
you would have thought. Punch just instantly stopped looking at Van Zandt as you say that. He goes, "No," and then back to
And what you would have seen on Farr's face is just a big smile as he contemplates talking bullshit and saying yes.
Aaron looks a bit different to you, Van Zandt. Doesn't look quite unhealthy.
Are you okay? Farron?
Yes.
Do you still
Oh yeah.
do you still need sleep?
Technically, no elf needs sleep. They have a trance.
Come a little bit closer to me.
What are you going to do?
Just come closer. Just
Step
Come.
you.
come to daddy. Come on.
I'm just going to nudge him forward, just go, come on, he wants a hug.
Have you seen his armor? That shit hurts if he hugs me.
Just a little.
I'm looking
close
between
my eyes.
Farron and Banzan.
And I open my arms. Come, my wayward son, come.
Like I'm still a lot older than you.
Cybernus goes last.
It's,
And I walk towards Farron. I grab him and I check his pulse.
Make a medicine check.
Medicine.
With disadvantage because you're wearing gauntlets.
That's a 12.
Get a pulse.
what's the like?
You're alive?
Technically, I was alive and not alive before as well, but
Now you're alive, or
well, to be fair, I got killed.
again? Yes. Okay. Tell me something new.
The new thing is Mir brought me and Malara back, but
Mm-hmm.
whatever spell he used brought me back to normal me.
Is there a thing like normal you, or
What?
what?
I think he means his original body.
Oh.
Yeah, normal me.
So also your thoughts and brain and knowledge from the past?
This is probably not the best time to try and go down any long conversation routes, especially when people spending a prolonged period here end up really tired.
Not bothering me.
I'm amazed that you're not cooking in your armor right now. It's roasting.
Well, look at this, and I show my new sword.
Look. So the sword you see here is quite similar shape and material, but you see 7 pale runes glowing on it. This is definitely the Claw of Justice, but definitely something different.
Mm-hmm.
Before you try and kill her, because I know what you're like,
He also has a killer new cloak.
Malara, Vanzand. Vanzand, Malara.
Hello, pretty girl.
Ah, that's the guy you guys worship.
What?
Excuse
Oh
me?
yeah, they talk all about you all the time, you know. How much
Don't
they
worry,
miss
please.
you and
I feel honored.
At what part do you think stupid paladin meant we worshipped him?
oh, I thought it was just a, nickname.
Please
Oliver
continue.
herself said everyone that she picks on she likes, so
I'm all ears. Please continue. I have time.
Now this will be awkward when we're going back to the tournament. I'm gonna have to hide one of you.
This is the takeaway that you've gotten from me in the time that you've gotten to know me, that I pick on everybody I like.
yeah.
And just also, Cyborg, you say we're going to need to hide one of them? Really? Do we need to? Because she got added into our team, where Vanzand was originally
Yeah,
a
but-
part of the team.
Yes, I'm
Mhm.
saying what if you
There
have
was-
to hide? So
Was there a
Banzand was
situation
removed
of-
from the team, so Banzand would have to hide.
I can skedoodle away. No problem.
I thought that would be 2 against your triples, Banzand, to break some small rules.
it's
as
okay.
part
I'll
of
just
the
turn him into a
tournament.
mouse and keep him in my pocket.
You can try. If you have a dead wish.
I mean, arguably, we could always disguise Toto for a bit, because they all think that he's a druid in wild shape form constantly.
They're still going on with
Oh, an
that?
archdruid.
Apparently, yeah.
Oh. Are they really that stupid there, or what?
Hey,
Oh
he puts
my.
on a convincing act. You should see his table manners now.
Oh.
Still
look at-
atrocious.
Look at Toto.
I mean, the elocution lessons were interesting when steak was on a menu.
Ears perk up and head turns.
I can imagine. Hello, Toto.
You had to say the S word, didn't you?
Oh, we were just talking about previous good times.
There's a low
It wouldn't
brow
taste good
as
here,
well.
Toto.
Yes. So, what have you all been up to?
Have you ever been to hell?
Yes.
That's more than a 2-minute conversation.
I got 3 minutes.
Maybe,
Have a glass of wine?
Darren, would you
You
like
and
to
me?
start off with when you died?
Oh, yes.
I know you briefly mentioned you died, but we've not described many of the things that happened.
Didn't you
I
have that
died.
hunt where you had the wasps?
Oh, what?
Yep.
Interesting.
Oh, they almost died. The whole
Shut
army.
up. Shut up.
They needed you.
Oh,
Yeah. How many times did Farron die again? Anybody?
I start
About
walking and
100 or
scratch my head.
Should have placed bets. I knew it.
Yeah, probably up to the triple digits by now.
Okay then. And you, Mantra? Anything new?
A lot. I went to my birth village.
Oh. And?
We destroyed some mind controlling thing that was apparently the reason why Tabaxi have not been seen anywhere out with the village.
And now they're free?
Yeah.
Oh, so more free pussy in the world. Yes.
I was waiting on that.
Yep.
Good.
And I conclude my story.
What? Alvivore?
I did meet my mum.
Oh. Wasn't she... Didn't she pass away?
Yes. You also didn't tell me that you knew that you rescued her body.
They didn't know. Only ones that knew was me and Timmy Antis.
See?
Ah, okay.
It wasn't me this time.
You're off the hook for now.
No more ball scratching. Okay. Protected from that now. Alvivore? Anything to share?
Well, I now have a fear of a lot more insects. A
What?
healthy fear, I must admit. Yeah. You would actually find this funny in hindsight, but I'm still processing the trauma of this. But there was a big ant colony that we went into, and they weren't teeny tiny ants. They were big ants, like massive, colossal sized ants. And they force fed me royal jelly, which at first I was like, oh, this is delicious, until I realised that I also had body parts in it. And
Extra
I thought I'd
crunchy.
eat, but prior to this they'd carried away mantra, so I thought that they force fed me mantra bits.
You would have found hairs?
I found a thumb, and I couldn't identify where the thumb had came from. Yeah. So yeah, I'm contemplating going vegetarian, I think, after all this is over.
Not a
Look
wise
at you.
decision. No.
Either way, I'm a bit scarred after some of the shit that's we've gone through. Let's see now. Mir messed with me psychologically again.
You'll never learn.
Nah, he did give me an apology though,
Oh.
because
Did
he
he do
realised
that?
it.
Oh yeah, some
Apparently, yes.
devil popped up and said they were pregnant.
You little grass!
Oh.
I just point to
Yeah,
Mantra
they've
and
been
go.
sleeping in Ocean Bell.
I just point to Mantra and go, and she's got an imp.
I glare at him.
What? An imp? Mantra?
Sylvia talks for herself.
Oi there!
Well then. Interesting. Where's
Look
my
at you.
bag of holding?
You're back. You piece of shit. Away from nap.
Oh yeah, Van Zandt's Mage Hand is interesting. If you have that spell still.
I have to check my spell book.
Which one?
Spell. Mage hand.
Yeah, you need to check your religious texts.
Yeah. I need to think. No, of that.
All
I
right.
can't lie though, I love
cantrip.
how this has derailed him from like your cyborg grassing us in.
No, I don't have it anymore. Why?
Well, I cast it without its invisibility if I can.
Big langy claw.
Okay.
Yeah, mine too.
Is this a environmental effect or?
Probably, yeah.
And
Okay.
that's why I think Sylvia's like this, but she's been a bit mean recently. She's not normally this much of a bitch.
So Toto, how are you doing today?
If I can answer this, he kind of grumbles, snorts, and then lifts up one of his burnt paws.
Oh, what did happen? How we're not taking care of you?
He actually shakes his head.
Well.
To be fair, if you were walking about barefoot on this like ground, you'd have burnt feet as well.
Probably, yeah.
It is tad toasty here, but you're weathering it well.
I have.
I think Mantra usually does have bare feet. Usually.
Yeah, you would have toasty toe beans as well.
No. That's why I'm wearing shoes.
When we get him down, Toto, 2 steaks. Alva is paying. She just doesn't know it yet. So, pretty girl. No, not you, Mandra. No, not you, Alva.
Me?
Yeah.
No.
That's you.
I just say in Milara's ear, be warned, you'll want 12 condoms in a wardrobe between you and him.
Oh god.
I didn't get to hear that. It was breaking up.
If he warned you, would want to have 12 condoms in a wardrobe between you and him.
12?
Sorry, I'm only just seeing the background of your thing, mate. It looks like there's some sort of small bat dancing on the shelf in the background.
It's my mask. I was saying, you might see my dog able to run across the bed, but that's a mask.
Because I've been watching it for a couple of minutes, I'm like, what is that?
Lucy's right over it. It's feathers.
12 is only the opener, so what are you talking about, Alva?
Oh, I give up.
So, how did you come to this wonderful party?
Stumbled upon them in an icy place.
And now you're all warm with me here. Interesting.
She pulls out her notebook and jots down a note.
Farron,
Perv. Yes.
what's the book for?
She takes notes.
About
In this case, you.
good. Is that good or bad?
Depends on what. Depends on what she writes.
So, that book of yours, interesting book.
Mm-hmm. No, not really.
No. What are you writing there?
I mean, if you want to hear some rumors about those three, sure.
Oh, yes, please, come. You're my best friend now. I have a few hours. I have time to kill.
I don't think we have
Yes.
time right now. We're kind of
Yes.
being chased.
Chase? Oh,
Mhm.
with a big
Yeah.
apple. Oh,
That
Don't
takes
worry.
sword.
Don't worry about that. So, you and me, when we're out of hell, dinner, rumors, bottle of wine. Karen
Wait a
is
minute, you
paying.
drink now?
Can't get me drunk, so. Is that
I'll
a
say
yes
yes
or
to the
no?
wine. We'll just talk and have wine, nothing else.
Who said anything about anything else?
You said dinner.
Yes. No dinner? No food?
Nah, no dinner, no food.
Just skipping food? Okay then. I'm all up for that. Just wine. Baron! Baron!
What?
She's pretty direct.
I just start walking away. I start walking in the direction of the volcano.
Baron!
You guys
Why?
had to deal with it the whole entire time he's been in the party?
And I stick a thumbs up in reply to Malara.
I mean, he didn't start off as
Uh,
much of a horny pervert, but it's. I don't know, I think he's been hanging around bards lately.
It's been a
No, I
while.
stopped it
Ah.
fairly quick. I stopped these approaches on me fairly quickly. All I had to do was punch him hard in the nuts.
Yes.
That
Still
would
have
do it.
some ghost pains about that. Sometimes when I pee.
It was like half first level, and somehow I got a 50 crit. Like, holy fuck.
Now
If it
one
was
is
in
even
real life,
You
Low.
overachieved on a ball bang.
one is even
Yeah.
lower than the other. Even lower than normal. So strange.
And it was with claws.
Yeah. Want to see the scar? I have a scar on it. No?
Unless you think it's infected, I can take a look. But other than that, no.
Infected? Wait, let me check.
I
How
start
much
walking
armor?
away as you
You could just slip past your armor like that.
give me an hour and you can check
Yes.
something.
There's been a new invention while Vantan's been away, and he's been able to invest in it. It's called Velcro.
Yes. Yeah.
That was his balls,
Oh,
not the
I
Velcro.
felt cold dick. And then it was cut off.
Here it is. I'll take the other one.
Fuck. That's a wee bit derailed.
Right.
Oh,
So, volcano?
I'm already walking off towards it.
Same.
Yeah.
Farron.
as somebody do walk past, you do remember there's a horned devil's corpse on the floor, in case anybody wants to do anything with it.
I just kick it.
Its neck detaches and rolls half the head away.
Oops. That was fun. Farron.
Does it have anything on it?
Farron.
Yes.
She's playing hard to
Make
get.
investigation check, Mantra.
I just don't think she's interested in you, mate.
You mean interested yet?
Good luck with
30.
that.
Okay.
30. Okay.
A
You
challenge.
do find some coin, gold and platinum.
No, not more gold.
Okay.
And you also pick up a shattered fork. It's completely inert and destroyed. And a hell wasp larvae preserved in red amber.
Ooh, a hell wasp.
That may come in handy.
He
I'll
has
take
body
the
parts that could be
larvae.
detached with some time.
I don't know if there's any of his body parts that would be useful, so I'll just take the larvae.
Maybe we can grow it.
It's got
No.
some coins on it, by the way, Van Zandt.
You can have it.
Oh yeah, we came in to have a few veggies.
Really? Don't you still owe me 10,000 platinum or something?
Do I?
Farah? No? Yes?
No comment.
Well then, okay. And what are those riches?
A few coin.
Few coin. Okay then.
A fair few.
Fair few. We're talking hundreds or
Just to be clear, he's only been away for a week.
yeah.
I know.
10 days he's been away for.
10 days and suddenly we have hundreds of thousands more platinum.
Yeah. Hundreds of thousands.
Well, more it's
that'd
tens of
only be-
thousands, but
That may only be the case if I've gone dancing.
Yeah, literally to the day. Impressive. 16th last day of the rotting.
So, are we going to keep walking this direction, or are we going to polymorph or do that
Polymorph?
shit again?
yeah, that was what we were trying to decide before we were rudely interrupted.
Polymorph? Polymorph?
So that would be a couple of days of travel on foot, Van Zandt, to where we're going. We're going to the top of that volcano thing.
Yes.
We were trying to debate if it's worth using polymorphs to get there faster.
Mm-hmm.
However, we have that big, massive tower thing chasing after us. It might be useful to bait the tower to the volcano, though.
Why?
Because the person in the tower
Because-
and the person
yeah.
in the volcano don't like each other.
And who's the person following us?
Somebody
both
that we
bad.
don't like.
What? Who? Who?
Who is it again? Was it
The Archduke.
started with a Z?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zariel.
And-
Zariel.
Yeah, there's
And
Bell apparently we're going to. There's Zariel there, and there's Tiamat just over there.
oh, well, where is Tiamat?
No,
No, Van Zandt.
no.
I wouldn't recommend it because we definitely ran. There was
Cyborg,
thousands of them.
less comment about
Thousands
Tiamat.
of them.
Just
I
let's
think
just
he's not ready to fight thousands.
Cyborg.
Hmm.
I'm going to give you a good piece of advice here.
Hmm?
Don't mention dragons to Van Zandt. He is a dog with bone with them.
Okay, so dragon in that volcano.
Okay.
Yes, that's the better way to do it.
So,
He's
volcano
not quite a
first?
dragon, but he's a giant
Yes.
devil fiend. Like one of them, it's bigger.
So first volcano, then Tiamat. Okay. I'm okay with that. I can do that.
You're on your own for that second quest.
I don't mind.
We will drag you out of this plane, Van Zandt. We are not prepared.
You're going to use your claws again, yes?
Only if you ask
We
nicely.
don't need to.
Okay.
It is
then.
very much a case of we better not.
Next time then.
So, yay or nay to polymorph?
And who is polymorphing into what exactly?
Griffins.
That.
Half of the group has griffins. The other half riding.
There's more of us.
But there's more of us now.
Oh.
So I can choose who to ride, or
Mr. Fanzan,
Oh,
do you
the
have
big rebel.
polymorph?
no?
Oh. Wait. Does this exist?
I have something
That's
else, but
polymorph.
That doesn't
But-
work.
that's for later.
Why don't we just use one of the brooms?
Slow us down.
Fair enough.
I turn around and realize the group is not following me.
I'm still
They
following.
are slowly.
We are walking.
Okay.
Very slowly.
This
Man tried a
mug
quick
makes
look at
me
him.
look small.
The power of the mighty Sports Direct mug.
I asked for a little bit of water.
That is a little bit of water and a big mug.
So who is going to be polymorphed into a griffin?
Oh, that's the
Well, I
issue.
don't know if we
There's-
have enough spells to do it all.
No,
Well, we
because there's 7 of us, if you include
Yes.
total.
Yeah.
And well, problem
I think it would be best to
still...
send Toto home.
No, just put Toto in a bag of holding with his head out. Problem solved.
Do we have something without food in it?
I mean, in
There was a new bag of
fairness,
holding. That
yeah, it's
Mio gave.
potentially struggling here.
Farron?
I am not letting you use my hat for that.
Damn it.
Do I have anything edible in mine, actually?
Yes,
don't
you're-
think
Well,
I
you've
have.
got two
Inventory.
now. You have two now, because you've got the one that Mio gave you.
And the quiver.
I'll
Maybe
tell you what else.
we can tie a rope around the griffin, tie a rope around Toto, and then we have a flying Toto.
Can someone ride a griffin with a griffin carrying a wool?
Well, that's the thing. Who's the lightest among us?
Not me.
Oh, you be pulling off, mate. You've got the proof. Nobody's carrying your.
Toto's the lightest.
Yeah, but who's lightest with Toto?
Probably you, Cyber.
Right? Pull both Sean Van Zandt.
Not me.
I can fly! And I flap her away. What?
As fast as he
Oh,
comes
thank
back,
God
as
he's
fast
dead.
as he leaves.
Bye bye. And I'm heading to Tiamat. See ya.
You
So,
don't
You
Like
get
that,
about maybe a tenth, about a third across the river. This you just drop, fall into the river, and then become feeble-minded.
Yep.
Yeah, don't go into the river, Styx. Don't.
I
Or
mean,
don't drink from it.
Okay.
me and all the stuff I'm carrying combined is less than £200.
Okay.
Well, actually, it's about 150.
I'm £73 plus my own weight. So I'm £173.
More
Yeah,
than
you
that.
way more. Oh shit,
Oh.
Mantra's the lightest then.
Farron,
Uh,
do you still need to breathe? Yes, you're alive now. Too bad.
Malara, I think we probably should hold up a sec just so they can catch up in case we're doing the polymorph thing, so we can do what we need.
Oh,
usually
there's
do.
already a Griffin Vanton.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say. She'll say, "Oh, that's a good idea. Let's change him into a." Oh, never mind. He already is one.
Hello.
Yeah. So, who's been polymorphed?
And I'm going to come and pick on Farron's head. Hello.
I can't understand what you're saying. You're a fucking griffin.
I know. And I poke your head.
I suppose I'll polymorph myself. So that way someone else can ride me. Hey.
Who's riding Van Zandt?
It's
I
one
will
to know.
polymorph myself as well.
Once in a
So this
lifetime.
is a fill, Toto, Cyborg, Mantra, and Alvor.
Okay, so Cyber, you can go on Baron, well, if you want. Albivore, I think you got what it takes to tell Van Zandt where to go.
I mean, considering I've got to speak with animals, yeah.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and use the cast of it just now and quickly go, Toto, need you to remain calm. Van Zandt isn't going to drop you. Van Zandt, behave yourself.
You weigh more than me with your armor, don't you? Because you've got big, heavier armor. I'm a wee
think
skinny
so,
cat
yeah.
person. So.
Yeah, so do you want to raid Van Zandt?
No, you're going on Van Zandt. I'll go with Malara with Toto.
They're fighting
I'm
over
assuming
who's
that
riding
just out of the
Van
corner of my eye, I can see like how his feathers ruffled, just like somebody's raiding me.
It's a happy day.
So you all want to make flight and proceed 24 miles towards the volcano.
Oh, the polymorphing on self. You're going to have to catch Toto as you polymorph again. Or you'll just be
Okay.
hugging Toto with me holding on to you.
Okay, that'll work.
Van Zandt, roll me a d20.
Yes. If anything goes shit, tits up, we can blame him.
14. Yeah. We're fighting at the Rask. Hey.
Roll me a d8.
I have that. 8. That's good.
Well, we don't know. We've got...
That I was not expecting. Okay. As you're flying, you pass over a set of ruins, small ruins. Must be some sort of shrine. And it is at the tail end of one of your polymorphs.
We're
Do you
diving.
wish to drop down to investigate, or would you like to continue?
Diving.
Investigate.
Appears to be a shrine.
Intriguing.
Badly damaged. There are some etchings and runes and writings. Enough. You recognize it immediately. Have it.
Farron, what's that gibberish?
I don't know yet. I've not been told.
Sylvan.
Read.
Sylvan.
Okay, so me and Malara would understand it then.
Partly Sylvan and what is a mix of Sylvan and Celestial?
Thank God, because that's a combination of 3 languages I know.
Good.
Sylvan and Celestial.
You said Elvish at the start, and then you mentioned.
I don't know Elvish, Sylvan, and Celestial.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'll have a look, and what do I read?
Make an investigation check.
See, because it's like an old rune, would I potentially get advantage on it because my
Yeah.
background is archaeologist? Let's use used to. Okay, thank fuck for the advantage. Investigation. 23.
Okay. So it's mostly gibberish because the wearing of it is badly damaged. It would take quite a long time to try and decipher this. This is actually very old Celestial, but the
Can I
letters are
suspend?
correct to identify the language, but there's too much of it missing to string together words. But one thing stands out to you. Silver horned unicorn head before a crescent moon. No, you won't actually recognize that.
Yeah, yeah. Me as a player, I think I recognize what you're talking
You
about.
definitely recognize it as a blue, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do I recognize it straight away?
You do.
I'm just for quick sake, I'm gonna just take a couple of pieces of paper out my bag and like a bit of charcoal and just get like a see like how you can get like the reverse on like writing,
Yeah.
just to get like a charcoal print
An
on it.
imprintation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trace.
I'm gonna just do that so that way whenever we have extra time I'm indulging in my knowledge for old things.
Okay.
And I'll let others know what I can gather from it so far. So yeah, that,
Can I confirm what the thing that I recognised was?
You do
The
recognize
unicorn
it
with
as
the
a
horn.
holy symbol of LaRue.
why?
That is a very good question.
LaRue.
He is deity.
Why would that, Melora? You're
Hmm?
very much into your gods and stuff, yes?
Correct.
Can you think of any reason why LaRue would have a ruined temple in a plane of hell?
Well, I mean, it's the city of the dead. Maybe some people haven't been able to let go of their past. Some people are highly religious and just don't let go to face reality. I can try to roll Mr. DM and see if I have any more knowledge.
Yep. Go ahead and get a religion check.
Guidance.
Thank you. All right. You're still D4 for guidance?
Guidance is
Okay.
always the D4. I wish it
Right.
was better, like bards.
Right. All right, that's a 23.
So you know as LaRue is a also known as the Silver Moon, was a Venerian goddess with intelligence and talking beasts. This is definitely out of place. Very out of place. Can't even fathom why there'll be ruins of a shrine belonging to LaRue inside the Arvenis of all places.
Really, I have no theories. I'm sorry, friend.
Okay.
But the walls you can find, the little pillars, all have writing on them, and they might prove useful. But there's a lot of things missing.
That's fine.
So-
Like I say, I'm just taking charcoal imprints of
Sponges.
everything that I can.
I was just looking at its shrine. Does it look like it's got fireflies, daisies, and roses and stuff all over the place? Just because that's apparently favoured animals and plants by the way.
The map. Yeah, got a question there.
I think.
Or would it just be lions and unicorns?
There's definitely lots of text. There's definitely a lot of information. You only find the symbol on a rock that on a part of the structure that is definitely centric, or basically the label seems to be definitely related to the Shrine, but it's information here, old, decayed, forgotten. Celestial is a mix of celestial and silver.
Farron, just because you seem to know a little bit more about teleportation, would it be possible for this shrine to have been teleported here? Because LaRue is good.
Like, I think if someone's more has enough power to be able to do so, and with enough preparation, technically anything is possible. But the likelihood of it still being intact afterward being teleported, I don't know. If it were, could have been. But to be fair, I'm more magic of feeling rather than knowing specifically exactly how it works. Better person probably would be more Cybor, just since he's more learned rather than feels.
I'll look at Cybor.
And last.
So apparently for once I'm more used than the wizard. Okay.
I want to try and read some of this. I'll cast Comprehend Languages. Do I see anything?
Nothing that comes up. You don't see anything out of place. There's some broken pieces everywhere.
On the text, because I cast Comprehend Languages.
As I said, there's broken pieces everywhere with pieces of text missing, whole chunks of text missing. Much of it rubbed off. I'm actually going to ask for another investigation check to try and date how old this might be.
So I do have a thing with an archaeologist, historical knowledge. When you enter a ruin or a dungeon, you can correctly I don't know how to pronounce this word, so I'm just going to put it into the group chat. I think it's
ascertain.
Thank you.
See the word.
Its original purpose and determine its builder, whether or not it was dwarfs, elves, and such, as well as I would know its monetary value of art objects more than a century old.
Yep. It should be clear, these objects are bigger than you guys.
Cool.
Not much bigger.
Still straight or with advantage?
It would be advantage given your background.
Oh, that's great. 2 off on that 20. Investigation. 25.
You're looking at the range of plus 20,000 years. And you do not recognize the architecture. Something you've never seen before. At this point, this could be priceless. But it's too big to carry in your bag of holding.
Like this is like essentially like a national treasure kind of thing. This is something you never fucking come across, like at all. And if simply for the fact of normally I can tell, depending on like the architecture and stuff like that, I can tell what if it was like dwarfs or what race kind of made it, or what race originated from it. But this is that old. I don't know what fucking made it. Like 20k plus years old.
Hypothetically, do you think that maybe if we presented this as a gift, then we could kind of buy our way to the end of the hunt? Because I mean, some blood versus that. If we teleported that back,
It's
maybe. However, usually these hunts are to solve a problem that's ongoing.
It's also essentially priceless. You can't really put a monetary value onto this simply just because one is absolutely ancient. It is like 20 times me. And the fact of it's here, potentially whatever's here is potentially already came across it. They might have not, since it's still wish intact.
Maybe this one was first and then hell?
I don't know.
Well then.
I'm gonna call it there. While you guys contemplate this little. Until then, thank you for joining us, and welcome back to Doomblazer.
Hello there.
See you next week. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, all.
Nice.